البلاد قد عظمت فللأمجاد بانيها، ومن يسعى إلى العليا سيدركها بما فيها، ويبني مجده جذلا فروح الفذ يعليها، ليصبح همة تروي عن العليا مغاني.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oliku Salam TV Muvuka.com. Olunaku olwaleero tuli ku IOIU Females Campus Kaboja, the nurses, D and midwives. Eranga, this is the dinner whereby you are going to see all the fashion, the speeches, the entertainment. Buli kimu nga wokimanyi tukikolanga the family y'omwaka guno egamba contributing to the nurses and midwives towards the improvement of our health system in East Africa. So we are here today. We are going to show you buli kimu kyoyagala gwe just beera ku Afro Mobile, obeere ku Facebook page yaffe, obeere ku Instagram page yaffe, obeere ne ku TikTok gundi yaffe, TikTok account yaffe. So as in nga wobimanyi ka dress keeko because it was a dinner, so I had to put on very well so that I don't miss out on food and everything. Nga womanyi era tubeera na timu nyingi. So we are going to be speaking to the speaker. We have the president, the outgoing president, the incoming president. Buli omu gwe just beera ku Salam TV Muvuka.com.
يا من في قلبك رحمة للناس، يا من ألفت قلوبا بالإسلام، يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله، بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي، صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي. حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى، محمد حبيبي يا محمد، يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد، يا من حليت حياتنا بالإيمان، يا من بجمالك علمت الإحسان، يا من نورت قلوبنا بالقرآن، يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله، بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي صلاة.
And we are really proud that you have been able to do a lot. And for those who are incoming, now you have the challenge. You are not going to do things just the way the old outgoing people have done it. We must see what is the difference you're going to make. And you have an extra challenge of maintaining what has already been achieved, but the extra duty to ensure that your school and the activities and whatever it is that UNSA stands for, you even achieve it better than those who have been before you. So that's a challenge that I am throwing at you. I want to also end by giving you a story. And this story is sad, but in a way, I think for me it reflects on why you as nurses and midwives, why you are important, okay? Because I have heard your national anthem and what it stands for. Now, recently I had someone, an internee at Mulago, and was doing her internship. And the story she told me was very disheartening, that there was a mother and he had a premature birth. So they had to put the baby in the incubator so that the baby can survive. So the baby was in the incubator. Now in the middle of the night, what happened is that the baby started turning blue. And they went and knocked, and they knocked, and they knocked, and they called. the nurse who was on duty to come and help and see what is happening and if this baby could be saved. And the nurse did not open the door. She was sleeping in the room and she didn't want to be disturbed. And some of these stories, they resonate in our medical or in our hospitals. But I want to believe that the training that you are being given are not going to make you those kind of nurses or midwives. You are going to be caring, you're going to be kind, and sometimes your duty will task you beyond just sense of duty. Your profession is so critical. It will task you, and I have seen it, it will task you beyond just a sense of duty. But as our guild president has said, you think that, or you must think that it's not duty, but it is humanity that you are saving and you are helping. So as I end my speech, I want to implore you, when you go out there, don't forget that kindness. Don't forget that quality of humanity that is within you. Don't forget that one time you will be called to account for that care and for that love or otherwise. So I want to challenge you. Go and be, as you graduate from the IUIU School of Nursing, go and be that nurse, that midwife, that professional health care person who stands out. They stand out because of that special quality of knowing that you are serving humanity and it is beyond just a sense of duty. I know that inshallah I will get some of you to treat me or to treat one of us in one way or another. And we look forward and we believe that you are capable with what the school has given you. And I want to also encourage the school to invite some of these people who are out there in the field so that they can come and talk to you and counsel you and also broaden your perspective in terms of that aspect of caring beyond just the sense of duty. And you can make it. Right now, your profession is needed world over, not only here, but world over. Just yesterday, I was signing some papers for some students of ours who have graduated, and now they are being taken on by the National Health Services in the United Kingdom. So you are recognized and you shall be recognized. All you need to do is work hard and stand out. And I want to see, I know we may not have it here, but I want to see that when you go out, you achieve, you have an honor or an award that is normally given to the nurses for their outstanding contribution. Who knows that award? There was a nurse who was very, very exemplary during the World War II. Can anyone recall their name, her name? That she was so kind, she was so passionate, she was always going around treating the sick.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All protocols observed. The Vice Rector, Academic Affairs, the Academic Registrar, the Director, the staff present, our dear guests, and lastly our students. Thank you for this invitation and this event. I would like to thank Allah for the gift of life, for without Him, none of us would be here today. But Alhamdulillah, we are here, alive and kicking. Thank you for being beautiful. I was present for the last dinner, and I can say, mashallah, someone whispered to me today and said, ma'am, decoration. It was even better than my wedding decoration. Yes, so it's nice. That's what they meant. I would like to thank our VRAA and the academic registrar. This is the first time they are attending your event, so you should be very grateful that they have spared their time to come and celebrate with you and be part of you. I would like also to thank the director, the mighty director, Dr. Halima, Dr. Madina Nabkera, Professor, for supporting you. Professor Madina supports students 100%. So every problem, by the way, sometimes you tell her you're overwhelming yourself. You should let departments handle, but she's all over. We have a mother here. Wherever you go to her, she will never tell you she's tired. She will listen, she will push, push, push. She's a pusher. I think Females Campus is lucky to have a pusher, because as you see, we have few numbers. We need to grow the numbers. As we look for money, we also need to have students here. We have many monkeys. So if our classes are empty, the monkeys will join you in class, and that would be horrible. Yes, I also thank the patron, Mr. Musisi. Thank you for supporting your students. Thank you very much, for without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you for guiding them. The lecturers present, Hajat Muaz. Thank you very much. You are a mother to those students. Hajat Muaz is very tough, but she's a mother. Sometimes students complain, but at the end of it all, they appreciate her. Yes, because she means well for you. Just like a mother. Mother is tough many times, but that doesn't mean she doesn't love you. I would like to thank the outgoing cabinet, Yunasnam, Farida, Hafsa, and the rest. Thank you for being, having good customer care. You're very friendly, you're very respectful, you know, you always do things at the right time and in the right place. So the next in cabinet, you actually have to strive and work harder than them. The marketing department is not here, but marketing has been very, very, very helpful to this UNASNAM cabinet and for guiding and helping you succeed. I congratulate all of you, especially the finalists who are completing their final exams. They are excited. They're like, Bananga, we can't wait to leave this place. But as you become excited, the world out there is waiting for you. And I will not say it's very easy, but it's challenging. And you must be ready to face these challenges. Life is full of challenges. And the more challenges you face, the stronger you become. I've heard of that song. I don't know what it's called. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you must be stronger. And there's a Luganda saying that also says, "Teli chitagwa." However hard something is, however difficult situation you're going through, at a certain point, you will be just talking about it as history. Always remember to pray and seek Allah's guidance. That is always your number one. Allah will always answer your what? Your prayers. please don't forget to maintain high levels of integrity. Your profession requires high levels of integrity. He just gave you a story. Be kind. Nurses and midwives are expected to be kind. Tomorrow I might come to hospital and you are going to be my midwife, okay? You have to be very, very kind. Dr. Halima gave you a story. I'll also give you a story. I have a sister, she was pregnant. Her pregnancy was very, very stressful. So we were admitted one day at the hospital. And when we went there, guess who I see? One of my students. I was so happy because it was very late in the night. In fact, I told my sister, if I had treated this young girl very badly, would we receive help? Because it was almost midnight, she was in pain, we are not seeing anyone, but there she was, helping me. Another experience was on myself. As I went to deliver one day in one of the big hospitals, Mengo, it was almost midnight. Me, when due, I don't take many minutes. The moment I say my stomach is getting contractions, the next 5 minutes I'm popping a what? A baby. So when I reached the hospital, we found a nurse. I told her, nurse, I think the baby is crying. She's like, wakaja, tonaba, and ignored me. I told her, nurse, I think the baby is what? Coming. Okay, let me check you, very rudely. With a lot of pain, the checking was very, very uncomfortable. Genda katana. Yeah? Linya. You know, when you're having contractions, you cannot even lift your leg. You cannot do anything. So I told her, wait, kugambe linya katanda. I was like, today I'm going to die from what? From here. So when I managed to climb on the bed, the nurse sat on the chair and called an intern. And I think the nurse was a male, and the nurse was a female, but the intern was a male boy. And was like, I don't even have time. She's seated and she's subjecting a lot of pressure on this young man. The man was actually shaking. And here I was, not knowing what is going to happen to me next. Then when the baby finally came, she's like, ma'am. You're not doing things right. Meanwhile, she's just seated and really, really putting a lot of pressure on this boy, not guiding him. Indeed, I almost died at that point because there was no doctor. The nurse who had experience was not bothered. It was hectic. Another time, I'm sorry I'm giving these experiences because you're nurses, you're midwives. Another time, sometimes the nurses call it, I don't know, stitching, supporting your cervix. Yes. I think I almost ruptured my uterus because no one was ready to help me. When the baby was pushing to go out, there is no space to go out, and everyone was like, can't you in a special doctor? You wait for your special doctor. So 2 times I almost lost my life, but alhamdulillah, I'm here. So my dear sisters, please be very kind to the patients you're going to meet out there, to the patients you're going to treat. They even slap us when we are yelling. They even say, Sifa bakutuma. You know, you say those mean words, and yet you're mothers. You're going to be mothers in future. So they encourage you to be very kind, be very patient, because today it's me and tomorrow it will be you. So be very, very careful what you subject to others, for they say what comes around always goes what? Around. Okay? I think I've said enough. I would like to thank you once again and also wish you success in your upcoming examination. please don't cheat. No matter the temptation, please don't cheat. Do what you can and leave the rest to Allah. Allah will be your guide always. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Dr. Salongo, Ambassador, you are most welcome to IUIU Females Campus. Thank you for being a very good father, a very good grandfather. You have always honored the invitation of our young daughters. May Allah reward you most abundantly. We know that you are a very busy person, but the fact that you make time to come here, we are highly honored, and we pray that Allah rewards you most abundantly. Tusaba Allah akugatirewo ya Rabbi n'obugonvu bwonna akuwe shifa, because really mbeera eyo osazeewo erojje. We are so humbled. Amina ya Rabbi. Okay, we started this school, the nursing school, in 2019. And I want to say we copied from KU. Professor, we copied from you. And thank you for accepting us to benchmark from your university. You showed us a right sense of direction. Since 2019, we have had a cohort that graduated. And I want to inform the Vice Rector Academic Affairs, who is seated here as a rector, and the Academic Register seated here as a Vice Rector Academic Affairs, Dr. Halima, that this faculty is one of the darling faculties of this university. This faculty has the most, actually it is the youngest faculty, but also has the youngest students on campus. So the most beautiful, but also the youngest. So they are beautiful. You look at them. They are very smart. They look nice, and they are very hardworking. Because during our cultural gala, they took the best award. They are very vibrant, hardworking nurses. But I must say that I don't like to see these chairs empty. I want us to work out a strategy where every nurse and every midwife is part of this dinner. Effective next what? Next year, inshallah. So, UNASINAM incoming. I want us to have a discussion. We don't want to be in here while we are celebrating nurses and midwifery dinner, and some nurses and midwives are outside. So we need to work upon that. Having said that, the rector of the university should know that we support these young girls a lot. So much so that these students, some of them are allowed to sit for UNIMEB when they have some balances. We try because we don't want them to miss exams. Many of you have had our campaign of the Run for the Girl Child. We are running for students who are unable to complete. Honestly, as a director, I cannot sit there and look at those babies. Those are my daughters. When we fail as a campus, then we take the problem to the public. OHT was several. Kutegeeza nti abaana abo kano kankayisewo mu Luganda. Abaana abamu balemererwa okutuula ebigezo nga tebalina ki ssente, ng'abazadde balemereddwa, abazadde abamu bafa, abazadde abamu balwala, abalala baafiirwa emirimu. Abaana nga njagala bamaleko, kati tuddukira mwana muki muwala nga tusonda, tutunda t-shirts, buli t-shirt tugiryako 3,000. namba y'abantu abajja okudduka bwe bagula t-shirts ezo kiba kitegeeza nti abaana tujja kuyambamu abo be tunaasobola okusinziira ku ssente ze tunaaba tukoze eki tufunye. So musinde guno gwanga 3 mwezi guno ogwa June. So tukubiriza abantu bonna gye bali bajje bawagire ekisinde kino tulabe nga tuyamba abaana baki abaana ba university, abaana b'obusiraamu, abaana ba community, kubanga era wano waliwo abaana abatali basiraamu ebitundu 40 ku 100 wano abaana si basiraamu. N'olw'ensonga eyo Professor Konjagadde nkayiseewo. Having said that, nurses, you know that we work together to make this campus happen. As some of you are planning to leave, you told me to talk about self-branding, self-packaging. Self-packaging is about you being the best of you or the best of yourself. As you leave this university, because we have those who are finalists, you're going out there. People expect that they have someone who is already fully trained. So once you have that, and wherever you will go, if you're hardworking, you know that you will actually achieve the success that you want, you intend to have. As you go out there, we expect you to market us. We expect you to market us, market the university. We are you, you are us. Even if you don't want IU, you cannot delete IU from your CV, because you will say, I went to college in Islamic world, university in Uganda. So please bring me as many nurses as possible. As you get out there, if you know that you have enjoyed your stay here, we have worked as a team, then we are looking forward to you recommending us, other nurses and midwives, to come and study with us. We have been here day in, day out, and we truly request you to adhere to the principles of your profession. For example, please always make sure that the skill is with you, through ensuring that you attend to your ward placements. 3 days ago, no, I think 5 now, 5 days ago, we had to give 2 students dead years. 2 students dead years, Sumaya, and I've forgotten the other one. You will definitely know about them. And this came in as an issue of indiscipline. So discipline is part of your training. Let us work together to ensure that each one of you completes your studies and you have gone as a properly trained nurse or trained midwife. Today is not a day of speeches, colleagues. I am happy to be part of this dinner. I was unable to be here with you last year because we had a council meeting in Munyonyo. That is why I missed. You know that I enjoy having students around me. I enjoy having these dinners. I cannot wait to taste the food that has been prepared. I always shower you with a lot of love. Just know that I care for you and I love you so much. As you go out there, remember we are here. We remain your advisors. And in case you need any help, you have our contacts. And lastly, I wish you success in your forthcoming UNIME examinations. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قد عظمت فللأمجاد بانيها ومن يسعى إلى العليا سيدركها بما فيها ويبني مجده جذلا فروح الفذ يعليها ليصبح همة تروي عن العليا مغاني.